We are soaring, singing, and exploring international wonders today on At Your Leisure. Hi, I'm Stephen Human. Join Alisha Staten and me as we explore Cedar City, Utah by glider, mountain bike, everything you can imagine, while seeing exactly why this is known as Festival City, USA. Then Chad Booth looks a bit deeper into scenic southern Utah and why this is the place to unplug. Finally, Reece Stein is in Laos. What beauty and mystery will he discover there? Find out right now on AYL. It's time to own the outdoors.
If you enjoy great music and grooving a little bit with some awesome jazz, this is the place to be, everyone. Hello, I'm Alisha Staten.
And I'm Stephen Human. Welcome to At Your Leisure. Right now we are at Groove Fest in Cedar City, Utah. This is a great music festival that has all kinds of bands and different music, real cultural festival. Everyone is invited to come out here. And the great thing is that Cedar City is really a destination for all kind of outdoor stuff, which we're also going to show you today. So this is going to be a really great show.
That's right. Speaking of that, I want to let you know that Cedar City has these kinds of fun events all summer long. So you can take your pick on what you're going to do, and hopefully we get to show you a little bit about that, right, Steve?
Yeah, and they also have like the Shakespeare Festival and stuff that also go on all summer. So there's some really great things to do. But we know that you're watching the show to see what all the outdoor fun is, and we're going to take you out on that right now. How about we split up? I hit the trail.
All right.
Okay, because there's a couple of competitions. We're going to go flying.
What?
With some gliders, yeah. There's a competition going on right now. There's all kinds of cool stuff. So I'll head over there. You can hang out here. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, well, before we go to all that, we need to go to our travel adventure. And we're going to show you some of the adventures that you can have here. They actually have this really fun program called the Unplugged Program. Let's take a closer look.
Too often, in the 21st century, this is how we experience our world. We stand on the very edge of some of the most spectacular lands in creation, with our noses stuck firmly in some new piece of tech. For kids and teenagers, it seems even worse. So, how do we break that cycle of technological dependency and get our families outside this summer? Well, the Cedar City Tourism Bureau has implemented a unique program that not only gives over 100 ideas on what kids can do outdoors for the next few months, but it also lets them brag about it to everyone they know.
That's a wonderful program that the tourism folks are sponsoring there in Cedar City. It's called Cedar City Unplugged, and it's a way of getting kids away from their electronics, like their video games and computers, and getting them outside. So there's over 100 things for them to do during the summer, and when they do these things, then they get a little brag badge. And so we have several that are being sponsored by other businesses, and we're sponsoring one as well for getting out and exploring Cedar Breaks National Monument.
Cedar City is quickly becoming known as the gateway to adventure in scenic southern Utah, with national monuments, brine head, mountain biking, off-highway access into some extreme environments, and unique hiking experiences, all within a half an hour of downtown Cedar City. It is no surprise that Festival City, USA is the hottest outdoor spot on Interstate 15. Now, the Unplugged program capitalizes on that fact, offering a multitude of potential adventures that span the entire breadth of recreational possibilities. Some of them are as simple as helping a local senior citizen, while others push kids to climb on an ATV and hit the wilds of the Beehive State, of course, as long as they've had their safety training. I decided to try that myself and started my own Unplugged adventure by riding some of the areas I'd never visited here. Trails like Bumbleberry and the overlooks just south of Bryan Head up on the mountain are impressively beautiful, with red rock spires so close it's like you can reach out and touch them from the seat of your quad. An afternoon of off-roading has always been one of my favorite pastimes, and exploring the lands around Cedar City opened up new vistas to my eyes, reminding me of adventures from years ago when I used to go down there with my dad in the summer, and even those yet to be taken that I've kept in the back of my mind. Up here on top of the mountain, you're just a few minutes away from another of the Unplugged adventures. It's an area of vibrant color and commanding views. It's Cedar Breaks National Monument.
We're like how national parks used to be. It's quiet, it's not crowded, it's beautiful. We're going to be starting our 9th annual Wildflower Festival. This is an annual event that we have to celebrate the wonderful wildflower bloom that we have. For 2 weeks, we'll have daily walks led by volunteers. They occur at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. every day. On weekends then we'll also have a lot of family-friendly activities and special programs. So the wildflower bloom is just spectacular.
After touring the wildflowers, I've got another brag badge. But the day is moving towards sunset, and there's another place on my unplugged agenda that I've wanted to experience for years: the Parowan Gap on the west side of the valley. Now, this is a natural earth feature that Native Americans used for centuries as a solar calendar, evidenced by some of the rock art and symbols that proliferate the area. On the winter and summer solstice, the sun will actually set in the very center of the gap. It's an amazing sight. I toured with Nancy Dalton from the Parowan Heritage Foundation and found out all types of new insights into this one-of-a-kind historic site.
When people come out to Parowan Gap, it's going to be natural until you get up. You'll think there's nothing out here until you get up close, and then you start to see the petroglyphs, and then you begin to wonder what they mean and who wrote them. So you get a good mix of the archaeology, the history with the petroglyphs, as well as some wildlife. And then if you're into the rock, you'll get to see how the rocks were carved and shaped just by the natural erosion process.
And those rocks form some very interesting shapes, like this one, of a face that at a certain time of year actually swallows the sun. Well, after one day, I was only able to get 3 of the brag badges, but that's the great thing about summer, especially for our young people. There are a lot of days left to explore and find new adventure. And here in Cedar City, it's even easier.
I think it's been a great success. We've had several young people come through that have hiked the Alpine Pond Trail, that have gone camping, that have watched the stars. These are all great things that these young people are doing in the summer rather than staying inside and being plugged into all of these electronics.
Well, technology isn't going away. But think about it, it's nice to know that you can unplug it for a while and find something truly worthwhile to experience in the outdoors with you and your family. For At Your Leisure, I'm Chad Booth.
Well, if you'd like more information on our travel adventure, as always, go to AYLTV.com, where you can find extended versions of the stories, all other kinds of information. It's a great resource if you're planning a trip out here to Cedar City or Parowan or wherever. Well, I'm here with Steve D., who is the president of the Auxiliary Powered Soaring Association, and we're here at your guys' annual soaring camp, basically. Tell us about it.
Well, we gather here for a number of reasons, primarily because the soaring conditions here are so good. We come from all over the country to gather here and spend 8 or 10 days flying competitively against each other for the award of the coveted Stevenson Trophy.
So what is it that you guys do?
Each day we will launch, and without a prescribed task, we'll fly as far as we can, as fast as we can. At the end of the day, the numbers are tallied, a daily winner is indicated, and at the end of 3 days tallies competition, the leading pilot's awarded the trophy.
Okay, now I think a lot of people will be very surprised to hear this, but you guys actually, this isn't just, glide for 20 minutes. You guys are actually up there for hours upon hours, and you're going hundreds of miles, right?
That's absolutely correct. I believe my longest flight here in duration is over 9 hours of time, and we have had several pilots just this past week fly more than 1,000 kilometers.
Wow.
And their scores, of course, are the winners. After launch, everything is powered off, and the average engine runtime is 6 or 8 minutes. Everything else is done just by gliding.
That is incredible. Well, so how can people find out more if they want to come out here next year, if they want to see it, or if they want to participate?
We welcome anyone to visit our website at www.motorglider.org and learn more about the ASA, or visit the Parowan Chamber of Commerce website.
All right, thank you, Steve, for taking us up today and everything. I'm going to head up in one of these gliders, and you're going to come with me. But first, we got to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have our product review.
You go through the day-to-day repeating what you did yesterday. Don't you wish you could access that piece of your life that's missing? Find the beauty, serenity, family fun, or anything else that's missing from your life in the Cedar City Bryan Head area. Gain access to your adventure, whether it's camping, hiking, the arts, festivals, or just a getaway. Visit cedarcityayl.com for details on all the adventures that you can access in scenic southern Utah.
Polaris is making room for 2015s with huge deals on every 2014 during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Hard-working Rangers have rebates up to $1,000. Legendary sportsmen start under $100 a month. Award-winning racers are up to $1,000 off. Get huge rebates and low financing right now during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance.
Triple S Polaris, service to the power of 3.
Vernal is just one of those unique places in Utah where you have the mountains, you have the rivers, you have 2 lakes within 20 minutes of town. Relax as a family, do a lot of swimming. If you would like the desert area, you go south. There's a lot of history out south. It just has everything. It's kind of a little mini resort for us. That's what we've always viewed it as.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. Alisha and I are currently in Parowan, Utah, right outside Cedar City, and we are at the Glide Festival. I am in one of the gliders right now. I'm over above the mountains just giving this a try. This is awesome. Now, obviously, flying is always an incredible experience, but when you're doing it in a glider, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit smoother at times and then a little bit more bouncy. It really is a lot of fun. We're flying under power right now because we haven't hit any good thermals, but these things can get up to 18,000 feet and glide for up to 8 hours. It is absolutely amazing. Can't wait to give it more of a try, but right now, we've got to go to our product review.
Hello everybody, welcome to our product review for Reece City RV. I'm Chad Booth. You know, in all the years that I have been engaged in producing and hosting the At Your Leisure TV show, camping has been a big part of it. One of the greatest joys I get is hearing from people that got introduced to camping with their family because of our program. And we are going to be covering for our next few reviews a series of trailers that's designed to do just that. They've got different floor plans, but they're all designed for the young family. They're affordable. You don't need a heavy vehicle to pull them. They are really an ideal way to get your family outdoors and unplug. So we're going to start with the T185 RB. The RB stands for rear bathroom. We'll cover that in a minute. Wildwood has gone on an extra light chassis, which means they are easy to tow, with a lot of upgrades that you won't see. One of them, spare tire. They all come with a spare tire. Also, notice that all of the Wildwood X-Lite series have stabilizer jacks, so your trailer's not rocking and you can get it all leveled out when you're out camping. With the tongue jack and these 2 jacks, it gives you a 3-point system, so you can always get it secure and stable. In addition, you've got low point drains on the outside. City electric, so you can actually plug it in the campground. It's got a nice big water tank. Those are the starters. Now let's go inside and look at the floor plan. On the inside of the 185, you've got to admit it's not a very big trailer, but they managed to maintain the space by not putting a lot of partitions and walls in it. They've got all the basics you need for cooking. 2-burner propane stove, you've got your sink for dishes, and they have on this model, which you won't find on most of them in this size range, a refrigerator that runs on electricity and gas. It does have a microwave overhead, and it has an air conditioning unit. Now they require electricity, but here's one of the smart things. When you're buying this from Reece City, you can also get a 2-kilowatt generator that's portable. You can stick in the back of a storage compartment. They're not very much money. You plug it in, you fire it up, and then you can run your appliances. Not only does it have a full RV toilet that flushes, they also have a large tub, and I mean, it's a nice deep tub. Let's talk about what the accommodations look like for a family of 4 in a trailer this size. Mom and Dad have a full queen-size bed. Yes, it's a little open, but here's the good news. It keeps it spacious, and you can actually use a standard queen-size mattress. So if this one's not fancy enough and you need your extra pillow top, air fluff, blah, blah, blah mattress, you can put it right here. There's storage underneath to keep all your camping gear in, and it'll hold a lot of stuff. Then your kids sleep right here in the dinette. How this works for people who are new to camping, the table drops down and sits in between these 2 cushions. The cushions slide out over the table, and there you have accommodations for 2 at the price of under $15,000 for any one of the ones we're going to be showing you in the next few reviews. It's about $140 a month. Price of a motel room for 2 nights. You can own this, and you can take your family and unplug in the great outdoors. And there's no reward like getting your kids away from the computer, away from their phones, away from their friends, and bonding as a family. This is the year to start camping. You can find out more about the T185 BR at ReeceCityRV.com, or better yet, just stop by their showroom if you happen to be in Roy, Utah. We'll look for you next week on the product review. Summer is the time for construction in Utah, but this year you can use it to your advantage at Reece City RV as we introduce our construction price reduction sale. Get the best deals of the year on your new tent trailer for your family. Coming to Reece City off Riverdale Road in Roy.
July 19th, get on the water and play your hand at the 5th Annual Casino Royale Poker Run and Boat Regatta at the Provo Boat Harbor on Utah Lake. Join Ed Kenley Ford, EKF Customs, and At Your Leisure for a day of speed, prizes, and the chance to put your luck to the test.
There's no need to travel far to find that perfect family adventure. Welcome to Utah's Nebo Loop Scenic Byway, 38 miles of winding highway through the southern end of the Wasatch Mountains. Join us in Juad County. It'll change your family forever.
The all-new 2014 Rancher and Foreman line. And introducing the remarkable new Pioneer 700s. For every challenge, there's a Honda.
Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. Some people make you think it's 300 miles out here, but remember, it's only 30 miles back.
Don't let the construction slow you down. Come into Reece City RV in Roy for our construction price reduction sale. Our 2014 clearance units are at the lowest prices of the year, and you can drive away with the RV of your dreams right now. Reece City RV off Riverdale Road in Roy.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everyone. Right now, Steve is enjoying himself on Bright Head doing a little mountain biking, and he'll join us in just a minute, but I wanted to have you see how adventurous this is. Not only are there great fun things for the kids to do, but everyone has these great entrepreneurial booths where they've just, the arts and crafts are incredible. Photographs, right?
Photographs printed on canvas.
They are absolutely stunning. Fred, what made you want to come out here to Group Fest to showcase your pictures?
I've been here before. Good event.
So we got some t-shirts here, and I've got some wood blocks, birch plywood that I've carved into some crows.
You carved that?
So I hand carved these. Yep. It's like an 800-year-old process, a really old process. The Buddhists did woodcuts way a long time ago. They kind of pioneered it. But printing on t-shirts, I don't know about that. I don't know how long that's been going on.
I got the idea or bought the business from Bubble Bob in Loveland, Colorado. He did it back in the 80s in the Midwest.
What are you wearing?
The wood tie. This is the wood tie, invented by somebody a long time ago, modified to current recommendations.
Oh my gosh, look at that. I want that. Oh my gosh.
This is the advertisement.
How cute are they?
Everything is handmade. My daughter does the jewelry.
Look at how
my
beautiful
son does the woodworking.
So as you can see, the arts and crafts here are unlike anything you've ever seen. I mean, when's the last time you saw a wooden tie? But right now we have to go see what Reece is up to in Laos.
Early morning on the Mekong River, and dozens of red and blue boats pull away from the dock in the tourist town of Luang Prabang in the People's Democratic Republic of Laos. Marianne and I have joined 3 travelers from South Korea on one of the many adventures this provincial capital-turned-tourist mecca offers. Heading upstream, we overtake what may be a family of locals, their boat loaded with bundles, likely headed home from market. Through spectacular mountain scenery, the 2-hour ride takes us to one of the most revered holy sites in all of Laos. The 2 Pako caves are filled with 4,000 Buddha statues, from life-size images to icons that would fit in the palm of your hand, most made of lacquered wood. A steep, gleaming white staircase leads into the shallow limestone caverns. The caves are crowded with tourists, but this is still a religious center. A local mother and daughter ignore the crush of visitors to pay homage to Buddha, just as pilgrims have for 1,000 years. Across the Mekong, a flimsy boat ramp leads us to another hidden treasure, the colorful temples of Whiskey Village. This wonderful tourist trap has a special gimmick, a locally distilled rice wine made in a still that looks straight out of Appalachia. Luang Prabang was the imperial capital until the communists took over Laos in 1975. The royal temple on the old palace grounds is a latter-day version of ancient Buddhist architecture, and inside all red and gold. The centerpiece, a towering altar, designed to hold the most highly revered Buddha image in all of Laos, which is now tucked away in a no-photo museum. Luang Prabang is a backpacker's mecca. At dusk, the main drag is transformed into a 5-block-long shopping mall. Stall after stall offering locally made textiles, jewelry, knickknacks, and clothing. Here, communism defers to rampant capitalism. And soon the aisles are nearly impassable, jammed with shoppers from all over the world. Down a side alley, it's dinner time. Buffet tables piled with Laotian delights await, and the vegetarian plates cost next to nothing. While Luang Prabang is a fairly modern city, nearby villages harken back to a simpler time of thatch-roofed wood houses, and the only running water, a tank in the town square. In Luang Prabang, it's easy to arrange adventures throughout the region. Several elephant camps offer half-day rides or multi-day treks through the Laotian jungle. But the top-rated outing is just a short tuk-tuk ride out of town, the spectacular Huangzi waterfalls and pools. This 3-tiered falls drops nearly 200 feet. Through a narrow gorge framed by dense tropical forest, it's one of the prettiest falls I've ever seen. It splashes into a cluster of pools, chemicals turning the water a soft turquoise green and coating the rocks with travertine, geological action similar to Yellowstone's Mammoth Hot Springs, only here it's cold. A testy, slippery trail with rickety handrail leads up the side of the falls for dramatic views of the pools below. Warning, only the middle pool is deep enough for the rope swing. Near the falls, several Asiatic black bears relax in a large enclosure. These animals have been rescued by Lao authorities from illegal possession and trade and live here in this privately funded preserve. Luang Prabang is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and although a bit out of the way, it's becoming a must-stop for Southeast Asia travelers. Reece at your leisure in Luang Prabang, northern Laos.
Man, Reece goes to the coolest places, doesn't he, Duke?
Totally.
If you want more information on Laos or anywhere that Reece goes, be sure to go to AYLTV.com. You can watch his stories there. We'd like to thank Rocky Mountain ATVMC.com for sponsoring our Trailhead series. If you need any parts for your ATV, your motorcycle, your dirt bike, whatever, you can get it there. Rocky Mountain ATVMC.com. Well, we've left Groove Fest behind, and I am out with Duke, and we are here at Bryan Head. And one thing that I think is going to surprise a lot of people is that A, you're open during the summer, and B, you guys are committed to mountain biking. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we've done mountain biking for over 20 years, but this is our 50th year in business, and we've decided to open a new bike park here on the Navajo Peak that's more geared towards intermediate and beginner riders, so the whole family can come up and enjoy mountain biking.
And you guys rent bikes and everything that people are going to need?
We do, absolutely. This year we bought 20 new Kona bikes. It's the best bike fleet in southern Utah, and we're really excited to be able to offer all sorts of bikes.
All right, so what are you taking me on today?
We're gonna head down Paradise and then maybe ride the lift back up and roll down Descender, our new flow track.
All right, well, let's go. Come on, guys. All right, guys, I'm on my way down the mountain. I'm gonna catch back up with Alisha. Right now, we gotta take a commercial break. Be back in just a minute with more At Your Leisure.
Rediscover your sense of adventure. Welcome to San Juan County. Discover the past. A change of place. Utah's San Juan County, where life is elevated.
Polaris is making room for 2015s with huge deals on every 2014 during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance. Hard-working Rangers have rebates up to $1,000. Legendary Sportsmen start under $100 a month. Award-winning Razors are up to $1,000 off. Get huge rebates and low financing right now during the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance.
There aren't a lot of places in this world where you can feel truly free and wild, where the horizon invites you to set off on adventure. In Tooele County, you'll find just that. Explore the Benson Grist Mill and step back in time. Find yourself on a trek through our canyons. Tooele County. Experience endless horizons.
Welcome to At Your Leisure, everybody. Welcome back. Alisha and I are at Groove
All right,
Fest.
truth.
Okay, truth? A truth. All right, we're at Groove Fest. Alisha's been playing with all this stuff all day while I've been out on the trail and flying and stuff, but this is a fun event.
This is a lot of fun. But however, we do have to take a look at our calendar event.
All right, well, first off, I want to remind all of you to sign up for the AYL MSC Columbus Travel Caribbean Cruise, setting sail in January 2015. Go to Facebook and sign up, and you can get 5 extra entries every day if you share the contest with your friends. You can call Columbus Travel and get special AYL pricing if you want to guarantee that you get to go on the MSC Divina to see places like Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Cozumel, and much more. This ship is beautiful. It's the trip of a lifetime. Now, you can also text keyword AYL to 58885 and sign up now. Now, don't forget, Casino Royale is going on just next Saturday, July 19th on Utah Lake. This is an amazing event. You can sign up for $80 on AYLTV.com. Fast boats, good food. This is going to be an amazing event. Now, back on land, we have some important news for you ATVers out there. The Monticello, Utah BLM office is seeking public comment on an environmental assessment regarding the potential expansion of the San Juan ATV Safari. The event is in its 10th year and is looking to add new routes. Now, written comments can be submitted by letter or email and must be received by August 1st. The assessment, which includes route maps, is available for public review and comment on the Environmental Notification Bulletin Board at blm.gov. You just want to search for San Juan ATV Safari. Now, finally, we have our AYL sticker winner. We spotted this FSM truck on the job, sporting a sticker right there, license number Y067VC. You are the winner of a Camp Chef stove. These are incredible stoves for your next outdoor camp out. Call us at 801-947-8888 to claim your Camp Chef gear.
Take that, Stephen Human. Congratulations to our AYL sticker winner. Make sure you pick up those stickers because we have great prizes. How you doing, Steve?
I'm good. Let's take a look at next week's show.
In just 7 days, follow me, Chad Booth, along with Rhea as we go in search of Old Ephraim by ATV. Who was Old Ephraim, and why are we looking? Well, you'll have to tune in to find out. Then, Steve Human hits another destination you could visit if you sign up to win our cruise vacation. Look no further for your adventure than AYL next week.
Well, next week's show looks great. I know we've had a wonderful time over here at the 11th Annual Groove Fest. Steve, how was your little adventures that you had?
It was awesome. I mean, being able to go to the glider competition and fly up there, and then mountain biking off of, Navajo up at Bryan Head. It was just really cool. And then coming back here and being able to experience all this stuff, it's been great.
I totally would agree. I just kind of want to go dance right now.
Well, we're going to head out and dance and listen to some more of the music between now and the next time we all get together. Remember, Cedar City is an epic destination. If you want to find out more, cedarcityayl.com, Cedar City at your leisure, ayl.com. Find it out.
But don't forget, from now until next time, remember to enjoy the great outdoors at your leisure.
All right, let's head out here and let's
Do
dance. Oh yeah. Parts for your bikes, for your, you catch my breath there.
Trailers, RVs, and camping. Hi, I'm Chad Booth from At Your Leisure. I hope you just enjoyed the YouTube video that you just watched. Now, remember, we come up with new videos like this every single week, so you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a single story that we have out. Now, you can also share us with all of your friends on social media. Here's how to do it right here. And that way, they can have fun too. If you want detailed information, we of course have our website, AYLTV.com, and from there you can find out which television stations we broadcast on, so you never have to spend a day without your fix of family-oriented outdoor recreation adventure. Plus, don't forget we have really cool contests.